So, hi guys, today we have Ritik. We are going to talk about how you can get the job in Japan from in India. So, let's start the video. Thank you so much, Ritik, for coming. Our audience wants to know about you.
Thank you.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Ritik. I'm from Pune. I studied engineering from Pune University and I got a job offer in Japan. So basically, I visited Japan for interviews. I was called by Japan. So I visited for interviews and then I got a job offer and I came back to India. Now I
Um,
will go next year for joining the company.
Amazing, amazing. First question in my mind sounds like why you choose Japan? Either we have a Europe, UK, US, right?
Actually, I like car very much. So also among the cars, I usually prefer Japanese cars because they are unique. And when I was learning engineering, I mostly focused on Japanese machines. It was very much interesting to study Japanese machines. So I thought that I should work with Japan in future. So I choose Japan.
So, for getting the job in Japan, you join a consultancy that is called Asia to Japan, right?
Yes.
So why you choose Asia to Japan? Either we have a many consultants, right?
I have heard mostly about Asia to Japan from my Japanese classes. So in that I heard that they means totally support the students to get placed into their desired domain. So as I was mostly into Japanese car domain, so they helped me to get job in Japanese car companies mostly. So they are very much domain specific and they support very much to the students also for the interviews and everything else. So I choose Asia to Japan.
Okay, so they are very helpful, right?
Yes.
So after completing your graduation from Pune University, you learn Japanese, right? So if our audience wants to learn Japanese, so how they can learn?
So I learned Japanese from Hirameki classes, which have a tie-up with Asia to Japan.
Okay.
So when I was studying Japanese with Hirameki classes, so they connected me to Asia to Japan, and the process of my interview started. So I would prefer to learn through Hirameki classes as they have good teachers and they will support you for interviews also.
So our audience also can learn Japanese from Hiraniki classes, right? So that
Yes.
after learning the Japanese language, if they wanna do job in Japan, they have Hiraniki classes have tie up with the Asia to Japan. And after learning Japanese language skills, they'll help you to get job in Japan, right? Same as you.
Yes.
It's a very good way, very easy way to get job in Japan. So learning the Japanese language and getting the job, it's a very easy. Can you please tell us what's the process of joining Asia to Japan?
So I started with N5 level in Hirameki classes. So when I came to N4 level, they told me that you are having Asia to Japan, which helps for engineering students to get placed in Japan. So after that, I connected with Asia to Japan by all the procedures like form filling, and I have to report about each lecture to Asia to Japan. So they were always connected with me. They build my profile according to my domain, and after that they took my interviews means for getting my idea about in which domain I want to work.
Uh-huh.
So they collected my all the data with the PR video and all the certificates, and then they shared to most of the companies in Japan related to my domain. So after that company selected me, shortlisted me, and then Asia to Japan communicated me that you are being selected by these companies, so you should now come to Japan for interviewing.
Oh,
So this is the
so
basic procedure.
okay, it seems good. And when the company called you, they give you the flight and all the expenses, right?
Yes.
Very good thing, yeah. For joining Hiraniki classes, we need to pay something.
Basically now Asia to Japan, they pay our tuition fees and everything to the classes. We only have to pay for the books and the reference materials. So it cost is very less
Yeah, yeah.
when compared
Because,
to classes.
because we are not going to pay for classes, we are going to pay for the books. Very
Yes.
amazing. Because
Yes.
everywhere in India or in Japan, they are charging high fees, right, for teaching the Japanese language. Yeah, it's a very good way, very good thing. So you get the job in Japan, you will be joining next year, right? So when you
Yes.
reach Japan, you said you went Japan for the interview, right? So when you reached Japan, what was your first impression?
Basically, I went Japan in December, so
Uh-huh.
it was cold in Japan,
Yeah.
and I just came out of the airport and I was just shocked to look the Japan.
Yeah.
I was outside Pune,
Uh-huh.
so traveling Japan. So it was very much interesting place. I would definitely like to work in Japan for further. Everything was really the discipline. These are my first impression.
How many days you stayed there for the interview?
I was there for 6 days.
So in
Yes.
6 days, what you notice, like if someone is coming, like from India or from another regional country, so what should they take care?
Basically, if you are a vegetarian,
Uh,
then you will have some difficulty to find food because I am vegetarian, so I
uh,
found it little difficult. But
uh-huh.
yes, vegetarian food is also available. Also, I will tell that firstly in trains, people don't speak anything. They are
Uh,
very much quiet. The luggage we are carrying, we should keep it safely so that we don't disturb other people. So this is the first we should take care. And then remaining, it is very much interesting because all the Japanese people will help you in each and every perspective. If you want to know
uh,
any directions or any place location, they will help you very much.
so yeah, Japanese people are very helpful. Can you please share, like, if someone wants to pursue a career similar to you? Our audience is they are doing the graduation right now, and they have aim to do job in Japan, right? So what they should do in a first step, they should learn Japanese, or what what they should do, and then second step, what should do? Can you advise our audience to join the same thing like you?
I would prefer that first of all you should have interest in learning Japanese language because learning a language is a very much difficult task I would say if you don't have any interest. So you should first of all have interest in learning the language. So if you are in graduation learning in engineering any field, so after means you should join the Hirameki classes in second year so that till you graduate you learn Japanese language means you can speak the language properly for the interviews. And also means I was 2024, so after 2024 the company started coming to me at the end of your graduation. The companies start selecting you and all the process starts. So basically when you are in second year you should join the classes. I would suggest that before that you should start learning Japanese by yourself so that it won't get difficult with the engineering. And engineering studies are very much means huge.
Yeah.
So you should have a dedicated time for learning Japanese language also if you want to really do job in Japan in future.
So Ritvik, it is possible to share the salary range. You get the job as a fresher, right? You said you are
Hmm.
from 2024 batch.
The salary that I received is around 22 LPA INR currency
I know. Okay.
for a fresher. As my role in company is a research and development design engineer.
Okay.
So this is the salary range for me. It is around basically 20 LPA INR average if you would say.
Okay. So it
Hmm.
is a quite decent amount. You know, in India, as a fresher, for getting this much amount is little bit, competitive, right? In
Yes.
Japan, that's a good amount. Okay, thank you so much, Ritvik. I guess we have done from our end. Thank you so much for sharing your inspirational journey. It's very good because you are at the position where a lot of people want to do same like you. Like they are in college, they have aim to do job in Japan. So hopefully this video helpful for them. If you like the video, please hit the like button, and thank you so much, Ritik, again.
Thank you.